Hey, good morning, everybody. So for today's assignment, we are going to be looking at imagery, descriptive imagery. This is what authors use to really paint the finer details on the image in the mind of the reader as they're describing everything that's going on in the scene that is playing out in the book that you are reading. Um, and so this is something that is fun to do, but it takes a lot of practice. So this is something that we're going to be focusing a lot on while you are writing your story. Um, just ideas about descriptive imagery and what it means. It helps to establish the mood of a scene or a chapter or a book. Um, the place and location that you're in. It enhances characterization, right? It gives you a way to imagine specific things about characters that are important to understanding them and understanding the tone of the writing. It just makes things more interesting and brings life to a story. So ideas about how to use it. You need to use vocabulary appropriate to the age and level of your reader and to the tone of the story. So using super big words in a middle grade book might not be appropriate in describing what a character looks like. Also, in the tone of your story, using funny words to describe things, if you're going for a dramatic tone, might not be appropriate. It's kind of up to you. And then being deliberate about your word choice and using restraint in descriptive vocabulary. Flowery language is fun, but sometimes you can overdo it. So be deliberate. Every word matters. So when you are writing a scene, when you're describing what's happening, when you're describing your character and what they're doing, you want to be using your senses, right? So the five senses plus motion plus action are the things that you want to use to give the reader a sense of what's going on in the scene, what your character looks like, what they see, what they smell, what they hear. Like right now, if I were describing this scene, I would describe this horrible music that goes on for like 75 seconds. So yeah, here we are. Anyway, this is the this is the assignment for today. I want you to read through these instructions, look at these examples, and then go through either paper menagerie or you disappearing and provide 5 examples of descriptive imagery used by the author.